Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a review of a sunscreen. Now here we are, the middle of summer. It's actually almost over, it feels like. It goes too fast, am I right? But I was actually sent a sunscreen in the mail to review for you guys. And I have to say that just right out of the gate, I've really been enjoying it. There are a couple of things I love about it, a couple of things I don't love so much about it. And it is called the Perfective Ceuticals Ultralight Sunscreen SPF 40. And you can find this on Amazon. I'll have it linked below. And it comes in really pretty packaging, like real pretty. It scratched up a little bit because it went on vacation with us and was in my purse and everything, but it has a pump. It's just really nice. Now this retails for $48 on Amazon. Now here's my opinion. It is a very good sunscreen, but a couple of things go into this. It is not $48 good, okay? I was sent this, so I did not purchase this with my own money, but this is still my honest, completely honest review. By itself, this sunscreen feels no different than any other sunscreen out there, okay? And I tried a couple of different things to get it to wear right, and of course this goes on under my makeup. And I just couldn't get it just right. So what I did was actually added it to my moisturizer. As you can see here, I would just put a little bit of my Moisturize 911 moisturizer from Perfectly Posh, which is my favorite moisturizer, especially in the morning. I love it. And then I put a pump or two of this Perfective Ceuticals sunscreen on, and you can see in this how runny it is in my hand. And you would think it was greasier just by how it looked in my hand, but it's not greasy at all. It's just hard to spread on its own, and get all of the white out. Even if you used it a lot, it just didn't rub in well. So I found that it worked really well when I combined it with my regular moisturizer. Now the thing, and this is not specific to this brand, but the thing with face sunscreens, especially if you're wearing makeup, is that you have to reapply over and over. So let's say I put on my sunscreen at 9 o'clock in the morning, or earlier if you're getting ready for early work day, at 7:30 or 8, you're putting on your sunscreen pretty early in the morning, but by the time you're out for lunch at noon, it's pointless. It's not even good anymore. And that's the thing with sunscreen. Anything with SPF, you have to reapply for it to be truly effective. And so just kind of keep that in mind. I use this on my shoulders, on my neck, my chest when we were at the beach. And, like I said, it's spread around just like any other sunscreen out there. So I wouldn't say it was special in that way. But I did not get sunburned. So I feel like at the end of the day, if I didn't get sunburned, mission accomplished. But a couple of things about this product that I was not wild about were actually the ingredients. Now, I try when I can to go like paraben-free, sulfate-free, fragrance-free, if I can, even vegan, cruelty-free, non-GMO, like all of those kinds of things. But sometimes products with all of those things are like a unicorn. It's really hard to find stuff with all of those check boxes marked that actually works and that agrees with your skin. So I know that can be really tough to find, but there are a couple of ingredients in here that I was not so wild about. This is the box that it came in, and again, super nice, Perfective Ceuticals. It sounds scientific. It says, let's see, in the directions, apply liberally and uniformly 30 minutes prior to UV exposure, reapply to skin as needed. So typical sunscreen instructions. The ingredients were that stuck out to me, that just kind of went, was dimethicone. So there's a silicone in it, which isn't the worst thing, but like my primer is kind of a silicone base, so and that works well for me now, but I try to not have you know, too much of that. What was the other thing? Aluminum. I'm like, do we really need to make a sunscreen with aluminum? Is that a necessary ingredient? That actually, the aluminum was kind of the biggest thing when I was looking at the ingredients. That just made me go like, what? Because when I switched to my natural deodorant, that was the one thing I was trying to get rid of, was the aluminum, because it's been shown to cause any, you know, any sort of, like, if you've even heard, like breast cancer, lymphoma, and things like that from using regular deodorant with aluminum under your arms. And so I was just like, do they really need to put aluminum in the sunscreen? And I'm pretty sure the answer is no. So you see what I mean? I don't know, it was just kind of a turn off when I got it. I thought, oh, it's so nice and it works so well, but aluminum, really? And it's something that soaks into my skin, soaks into my pores. If it were something that I was, you know, washing off immediately or something like that, like, no, I still wouldn't use that. But, you know, I figured I'd just use up the rest of this for the summer and not repurchase. But if that's something that doesn't really matter to you so much, you know, that this works as a great sunscreen. But like I said, for $48, I don't know if I would compare it to other, you know, face sunscreens. This did not break me out, which is great. It doesn't have